all young leaders, right? And leadership begins from within. So, as a leader, your first ask is to know who you are. Today, my first message to you is that you are great as you are. I want to say this again. You are great as you are. There is nothing to be fixed, there is nothing broken, there is nothing incomplete. You are exactly at the place you need to be. You are great as you are. So do not allow anyone in this world, do not allow anyone to tell them that you are not good enough. There are people in this world who will look at you and say you are short. They will say that you are thin. They will say that you are dark. They will say that you are big. They will say that your nose is too big, your nose is too short, your nose is crooked. Sometimes they'll say that your eyes are not looking good, they are thin, your eyebrows are joined, your eyebrows are thick, your eyebrows are thin. They'll say your hair is messy, your hair is curly, your hair is long. The world is just stuck on the surface because they don't go inside to see who is the real you. But you know that surfaces don't matter. What matters is who you are, what you can think, and what you can do. Look at all the great people in this world. You look at, for example, our best president. You look at our best prime minister. You look at the best bowler that we have. And how does our best scientist, Homi Bhabha, look like? You look at our best business leader. You look at our best president, current president, and you look at our best boxer. Does anyone care about how they look? The world just cares about what they can do. Okay? So, please understand and remember that it is not important how you look. You are great as you are. What is important is the most important organ in your body is not your face. The most important organ in your body is your brain. So don't focus on the surface, focus on building your capabilities, building your brain, because that is what is going to matter in life. That's my first message to you. Do not allow anyone to tell you that you are not good enough. You are great as you are. My second message to you today is that you're all a work in progress. Now, what does that mean? Don't allow anyone to tell that you aren't good enough, because nobody is perfect. In this world, all of us are learning and growing. Nobody is perfect. We're all work in progress. Right? Now, what happens is that some people will say you are shy. Some people will say you are dumb. Some people will say, hey, you're careless. Some people will say you are irresponsible. Some people will say you are lazy. But they are all looking at a particular incident and making a remark on you. But an event or an incident does not define you, right? You can always do things differently in the next event. Some people will say, no, but that's your habit. But you were not born with those habits. You built those habits through your actions. So you can break them down with your actions. All of us in this world are capable of change. How does change happen? Change happens by learning and growing. So if all of us are capable of infinite change, we are not stuck where we are today. We are all work in progress. So focus not on who you are today, but focus on becoming better. And not better than others, but better than who you were yesterday, better than who you were last week, better than who you were last year. And as you continue to learn, as you continue to grow, you will walk towards the greatness that you are destined for. So that's my second message. You are a work in progress and you are great as you are. And my third message is all of you can be successful in life. Not just successful, you can be wildly successful in life. Success in life is very simple. Today, I'm going to tell you a very simple mantra of success. It's very simple. What success requires is for you to be the best in something that the world values. Now, there are two parts to this sentence: something that the world values and becoming the best. What does the world value? Chatting, gossiping, social media, watching TV, WhatsApp? No, the world doesn't value this. The world doesn't care whether your Instagram profile is cool. The world doesn't care which show you watched last night and whether you know about the plot. The world doesn't care whether you got 20 likes or 30 likes. The world doesn't care whether you know what your friends are up to. The world values people who can be trusted because they keep their promises. The world values people who are honest because they don't pretend. The world values people who know their subjects and their topics deeply. The world values people who can think deeply about the problems that the world is facing and are able to build solutions on it. The world values people who can work with others without fighting. And the world values people who can communicate with clarity. That's what the world values. If you can build what the world values and become the best in it, not just mediocre, because the world doesn't value average. The world doesn't value mediocre talent. Average and mediocre talent will give you an average or mediocre life. But if you want an excellent life, if you want successful life, you've got to be the best in what the world values. Now, that best can be in engineering, it could be in medicine, it could be in sports, it could be in commerce, arts, design, hospitality. You choose, but be the best in what the world values. That's your ticket to success. Now, becoming best is not easy. Becoming best requires hard work. What's hard work? Not 2 hours a day. Hard work is 6 hours a day, and 6 hours after the 7 hours of school, not during. That's what hard work looks like. And some people say luck. There is no such thing as luck. Luck only happens when you are prepared, and preparation requires effort. Some people say talent. There is nothing called innate talent. Talent is built through effort. So, if you want to be successful, you have to be the best in what the world values. And to be the best, you've got to work hard. That's the path that successful people take. You look at Sachin, you look at our Prime Minister, you look at Elon Musk, they work hard 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's what is the kind of work that is required to become the best in something. Now, working hard on something that you don't like is tough, right? Hard work is tough when you don't love what you do. So, after you complete your 10th grade and you've achieved your basic 10th grade education, choose productive work that you love. Don't listen to society. Don't listen to your parents. Focus on what you love doing. Because if you focus on what you love doing, your hard work will become easy. I work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't feel like work for me. It's a game. I love it. It's like how you use Lego or how time passes when you're reading your favorite book. You don't even realize how time passes, right? That is what hard work feels like when you love what you're doing. So the trick in life is don't go by what society says. Choose what you truly love, because if you choose what you love, you will work hard on it. If you work hard, you'll become the best in it. And if you become best in what the world loves, that's the secret of success. Okay? This is the simple mantra of success. Do what you love in a area where the world loves, and ensure that you become the best in it. Three very simple messages today in summary for all of you. The first one is you are great as you are. There is nothing to be fixed. There is nothing broken. There is nothing wrong. You are great where you are. The second message, we are all work in progress. We are not, nobody is perfect. So don't become stuck where you are. Keep learning, keep growing. And if you do that, you will become successful if you become the best in something that the world values and something that you love. If you take these three messages from today's masterclass, I have no doubt in the world that you will achieve the greatness that I know you are destined for. Thank you and all the best.